The issue of insomnia affects everyone. Let's talk about the dangers of insomnia. It is one of the first symptoms that a person begins
Let's
to
talk
have.
about the issue of insomnia. It's one of the early symptoms of mental disorder. Medication, sleeping pills that are used don't restore physiological sleep. There is a simple and effective way to get rid of insomnia once and for all. Within the first 2 weeks, you will see the result.
Добрый день, дорогие друзья.
Greetings, friends. Hi, Diana.
Greetings.
Friends, I won't waste your time beating around the bush. In this episode, you'll find out exactly how to get rid of insomnia forever without the need for alcohol or any additional medications in your life. So be sure to like it, click the notification bell to stay updated on new videos on our channel, and make sure to watch this video until the end. So, Diana, shall we begin?
Let's start with what is insomnia. It is a sleep disorder when you don't sleep enough or sleep poorly. That is, when there is either quantitative or qualitative lack of sleep or both. According to doctors' estimates, to date, about 50% of the world's adults suffer from insomnia or sleep problems. About 30% of people suffer from chronic insomnia. But today, the issue of insomnia concerns everyone. Due to the climate change that is happening on our planet and weakening of the Earth's magnetic field, everyone will suffer from insomnia and sleep-related disorders. Some people will feel excessive sleepless. Others will have troubles falling asleep. How can you tell if you have a sleep disorder or insomnia yourself? If you sleep less than 7 or 8 hours a day, if you fall asleep longer than 20 minutes, if you have intermittent sleep with nightmares or just have frequent dreams during the night, if you have trouble waking up, if you wake up in the middle of the night and then can't fall asleep for long, if you have no sense of rest after sleeping, all of these are signs that you have sleep disorders or insomnia. A person feels awake, rested, and full of energy after a good night's sleep.
Diana, thank you very much for bringing attention to this topic, because really the problem of insomnia has been bothering a lot of people for a very long time. Well, regardless of where they live, what their social level is, or quality of life. I just want to tell our viewers that we have already explored this topic in detail before. We have looked at it with other experts in the field of healthcare, reviewing various studies related to it, and also how much sleep is useful and how lack of sleep can be detrimental to a person. As always, you will find a link to this video in the description below. You can watch it for yourself and explore this topic in detail. Maybe you will learn something new, or maybe you already know something, but nevertheless, the video on this topic is available on the АЛЛАТРА TV YouTube channel. And today, of course, we're going to talk about a method available to everyone, regardless of your level of mental abilities. And whether there is someone around you or if you find yourself alone. So despite the circumstances or your location, you can always use this technique in order to put an end to such a phenomenon as insomnia in your life. Yes, in your life, once and for all.
Let's talk about the dangers associated with insomnia. It's widely known that insomnia makes a person sleepy, apathetic, irritable with low energy, it's difficult for him to concentrate, he has problems with memory. This, of course, affects a person's life, sours his relationship with other people, affects his professional activities. But most importantly, insomnia is dangerous for human's life. Constant lack of sleep or poor quality of sleep causes endocrine disorders, cardiovascular diseases, gastrointestinal and respiratory problems, nervous and mental illness. For instance, insomnia contributes to a significantly higher risk of heart attack or strokes, diabetes, dementia, and it is one of the early symptoms of mental disorders, or it can be a sign of exacerbation of an early existing mental illness. Insomnia always weakens the immune system. Therefore, insomnia is such a much more serious sign that a person has some problems that threaten his health, threaten his health and his life. And it's very important to know what you, Sasha, have already said, that medications, sleeping pills that are used to that they use not to restore physiological sleep, they are habit-forming and are often ineffective. There is a simple and effective way to get rid of insomnia once and for all. To do this, you need to perform autogenic training for 10-12 minutes twice a day, the text you see on the screen right now. To do the autogenic training, sit comfortably with your back straight, but without any tension. You should be comfortable. You can do it sitting on a chair. Keep your feet firmly planted on the floor and let your hands rest gently on your hips. Tilt your head slightly to avoid any strain on your neck. Or you can do it sitting on the couch in the half lotus position. Close your eyes. Take a few calm, deep breaths. Breathe from your belly. Now, let's move on to performing self-suggestions. My right arm is heavy. Try to feel the heaviness in your right arm. Then we move on the left one. My left arm is heavy. You can mentally repeat this suggestion 5 more times. Feel the heaviness in your left arm. Both arms are heavy. By this point, you may feel heaviness in the upper part of your body. Feel the heaviness in your arms. My right leg is heavy. Feel its heaviness. My left leg is heavy. And so you continue following the text.
Выполнять ее нужно после пробуждения и перед сном.
It should be performed upon waking up and before going to bed. You will see results within the first 2 weeks if you do it qualitatively and on a regular basis. What does it mean to perform autogenic training qualitatively? It is crucial to avoid distractions by thoughts while doing this exercise. Try to focus your attention as much as possible on doing this exercise. Try to feel that your right arm is really heavy, or your left arm is really warm. In other words, it is very important that you really feel what you feel in the body, those self-suggestions that you give yourself. To avoid worrying about the timing, set a timer on your phone that is easily, effectively, safely, and for free. You can get rid of insomnia and, most importantly, once for all. So start doing it. Be sure to share your experience, what works for you and what doesn't, what results you have achieved, and in what time frame, and we'll explore it together.
Absolutely, Diana. Thank you very much for this advice. Well, for those who are interested, first of all, in how to get rid of insomnia in a safe way, well, thank you. Actually, thank you for talking about medications that are not always effective and have side effects. So there is a simple, easy-to-use exercise like this, which can really help people. The only thing I would like to remind our viewers is that the approach that we present in our episodes and what our channel actually does is the study of human beings, or rather human nature, in terms of the primordial knowledge outlined in the books by Anastasia Novych, in the book *ALLATRA, as well as in the videos with the participation of Igor Mikhailovich Danilov, where a human being is considered not just a body and consciousness, but holistically, meaning with consciousness, body, soul, and personality, and also how these structures interact with each other. And even today, when we presented the autogenic training, which will help, among other things, get rid of insomnia, I honestly tell you that we'll continue the conversation exclusively within this field. If you still have any questions about who performs this practice and what else it might be used for, please write them in the comments section. We'll sort it out and work together to gradually unravel this interesting tangle of interactions, gaining understanding who is responsible for what and what outcomes it can lead to.
Остается пожелать нашим зрителям крепкого и здорового сна.
I can only wish our viewers a good and healthy sleep.
Great, thank you very much, and see you again.